Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and beautiful exec finally answers the burning question, does young and restless Lauren know Sheila is alive? Ask any fan to name the greatest rivalry to ever rock daytime, and there's a good chance they're going to name the soap-hopping, decade-spanning feud which has been waged by Lauren and Sheila. Believe it or not, it started way back in 1991, when the young and the restless Sheila, then a nurse, stole first Lauren's doctor husband, and then her baby. After faking her death in Genoa City, Sheila made her way to Los Angeles to start a new life. But of course, the one she'd abandoned soon followed. Eventually, Lauren received the news that she could breathe easy again, as the woman who'd made her every waking moment a nightmare was really, truly, most sincerely dead, at least until she wasn't. But over the past few years, their story has raised a few questions, especially following Sheila's latest resurrection. You know, when it was revealed that contrary to popular belief, she hadn't been eaten by a bear, the evidence of her demise, a toe which the madwoman severed and left at the scene of the supposed feast, was awarded grossest prop, non-edible in our 2022 Dream Emmy Awards. We assumed that eventually, someone in the Forrester family would call Lauren to issue a word of warning. Last October, Lauren actually came to Los Angeles, which led viewers to assume that she and Eric, who was involved with both of the feuding women at different points, would discuss the she-devil being very much alive. But that conversation never happened, so it's not surprising that during the February 23 episode of the YouTube series Bold Live, a caller asked special guest Kimberlyn Brown, aka the portrayer of nurse-turned-waitress Sheila, whether Lauren had been given a status update. "I don't know," admitted Brown during the chat, which you can watch in its entirety below. At that point, Casey Kasperzik, supervising producer at the soap and host of Bold Live, stepped in. After taking a moment to reflect on the timeline, he mused aloud. "We knew a year ago, when we had the Halloween episode, that Sheila was dead at that point. That was before you came back," he told Brown, with the disguise. As for whether or not Lauren had been informed about the rise of her nemesis, Kasperzik suggested, it must have happened off camera. "I've got to think that Lauren knows Sheila's alive. It's hard to imagine Lauren jaunting to Los Angeles for a fashion show and not mentioning concerns about her least favorite sociopath, but it seems that's exactly what happened. For our part, we'll continue to hope that the two women cross paths again, perhaps so Steffi and Lauren can team up against their mutual enemy." In the heart of Genoa City, where the sun often cast its golden hue upon the bustling streets, intrigue and drama swirled like a tempestuous storm. And at the epicenter of this whirlwind of emotion stood Lauren Fenmore, the epitome of boldness and beauty. As the CEO of Fenmore's department stores, she commanded respect and admiration, but beneath her poised exterior lay a tumult of emotions, especially when it came to Sheila Carter, a figure from her past who had haunted her for years. The question that lingered in the minds of fans of The Young and the Restless, the iconic soap opera that had captured the hearts of millions, was whether Lauren knew Sheila was alive. For years, Sheila's supposed demise had been a pivotal point in the show's narrative, but rumors and whispers suggested that perhaps Sheila's return was imminent, casting a shadow over Lauren's life once more. As the cameras panned across the opulent set of Fenmores, Lauren Fenmore, portrayed by the talented actress Tracy E. Bregman, stood in her elegant office, her expression a mask of composure hiding the turmoil within. She was dressed impeccably, her blonde locks cascading in soft waves around her shoulders, her piercing blue eyes betraying the depths of her inner conflict. The scene unfolded with Lauren engrossed in her work, the rhythmic tap of her heels against the polished floor echoing through the room. Suddenly, a knock on the door interrupted her thoughts, and she looked up to see her longtime confidant and friend, Michael Baldwin, enter with a grave expression. "Lauren, we need to talk," Michael said, his voice tinged with urgency. Lauren's heart skipped a beat, knowing instinctively that this conversation would dredge up memories she had long tried to bury. With a nod, she motioned for Michael to continue. "It's about Sheila," Michael began, his gaze unwavering. "There have been rumors circulating, whispers that she might still be alive." The name sent a shiver down Lauren's spine, a reminder of the darkness that had once consumed her life. She took a steadying breath, steeling herself for what was to come. "Is it true?" Michael pressed, his eyes searching hers for the truth. For a moment, Lauren hesitated, the weight of her secret threatening to crush her. But then, with a resolve born of years of resilience, she met Michael's gaze head-on. Yes, she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Sheila is alive. The revelation hung in the air like a heavy fog, enveloping them both in its suffocating embrace. Michael's expression softened, understanding the torment that Lauren had endured for so long. "Why didn't you tell me?" he asked, his tone gentle yet probing. Lauren shook her head, the memories of her tumultuous history with Sheila flooding back with painful clarity. "I was afraid," she confessed, her voice tinged with regret. "Afraid of what she might do, of the chaos she would bring into our lives." Michael reached out, a comforting presence in the midst of the storm raging within Lauren's soul. "You don't have to face this alone," he assured her, his voice a soothing balm to her wounded spirit. With a grateful nod, Lauren allowed herself to lean on her friend, finding solace in his unwavering support. Together, they would confront whatever challenges lay ahead, drawing strength from their unbreakable bond. As the scene faded to black, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, the burning question had finally been answered. But the journey was far from over, and the twists and turns that lay ahead promised to keep fans of the young and the restless enthralled for years to come.